Hello, this is Phoenyx Amore. I have been a reader for about 14 years, and I am so excited to finally put out my own tarot classes. Part of the motivation that I have behind this is because when I started reading tarot, I almost went crazy trying to figure out how you actually apply the cards. You can read about meanings all day long, interpretations all day long, but until you know how to actually apply the cards in the reading and sometimes just hearing somebody speak about it is a little bit different than just reading. So the first set of series that I'm going to put out is actually going to be about court cards. Now, court cards, this is just for beginner people. Some of you already know these things, but I got beginners and I'm going to have advanced. So here we go. For beginners, courts are the people. The kings, the queens, the knights, the pages, those are all people. So the first series I'm going to put out is actually going to be how to interpret the court cards. Now, within those court cards, you have wands, you have swords, you have cups, you have pentacles. Now, all of those are actually associated with different elements. Now, let me break that down. Wands is actually fire. Swords is actually air. Cups is actually water. Pentacles are actually earth. So when you go read your horoscopes, i.e. me, I'm an Aries. I am a fire sign. So I would come up as a queen, because queen is a court card, of wands, because wands is actually associated with the element fire, Aries. So it goes up. Basically, the Queen of Wands is a female fire sign. That's how you would interpret that card. So each element, like swords for air, a Gemini is an example of an air sign. For pentacles is earth. Taurus is an example of an earth sign. For water, Pisces is an example for water. So that's how you know the court cards. So based on their signs, a lot of times they'll come up as their court cards. So the biggest tip that I want to give people, first of all, this is what I'm holding in my hand. This is the deck I use, Tarot of Dreams by Sarah Marchetti. Now, his artwork just totally resonated with me. It just is what it is, and that is the key. You have to find a deck you resonate with. I can't express that enough. Somebody can recommend a deck all day, but if you're not a color person like me, I love bright colors, so I needed a deck that had bright colors in it. It just kind of helps me pull out my intuition. If you're a dragon person, there's dragon decks out there. There's fairy decks. There's Native American. There's an Egyptian deck out there, but you know what you like, so you go find a deck that really resonates with you. And that's one of the biggest tips I can give. Now, moving forward, as I begin to put out more videos with tips in them, the one thing that I would recommend to people, if you're already kind of beginning to know how to read a little bit, test your accuracy on yourself. Pull a 3-card spread on yourself if you do go to work. Ask at the beginning of the day, what's going to happen to me at work? You pull your 3 cards, you try to interpret it before you go to work. When you come back, you know what happened. So you can look at those cards and figure out, hey, how should I interpret those? So again, I'm just excited to put these videos out, and you'll find more tips out there. Next tip will probably be about how to ask questions, but it'll be a little further out as people start to learn more about how to interpret cards. So, hey, thank you for listening. You guys take care.